What's up, everyone? It's Diecastbuffet here again with one of the most anticipated truck diecast that was never going to get made. This is Corey Heim's 2025 Safelite Toyota Tundra, the championship paint scheme. This is the clean variant. They might make some of the race to wins, but in terms of the clean variant, this is the only way you can get it. I think long term, this might be one of the best diecasts ever to be made since 2018 with the truck diecast, category. Shocked it actually got produced. Excited to do the diecast review. Let's hop to it. And here we go, folks, with the, diecast is brand new. It's outside of the little plastic sleeve that comes with the advent calendar set. But this diecast particularly, I think, could be one of the hardest diecasts to find from 2025, considering it was a part of the championship season. He won, 13 different events in that year. And then you think about, they didn't make the clean variant anywhere else, only through the advent calendar. The advent calendar, you have to buy the whole set to get the diecast, right? So basically, this diecast has all the makings of being one of the more expensive cars or diecasts of 2025. So if you haven't picked up the advent calendar set, I'm sure Circle B still has it in stock at the time of this video. So if you want to go ahead and tap in and get your set today, you don't have to worry about trying to get it down the road in the future. Go ahead and tap in with that promo code. You could save on shipping as well. Diecastbuffet at checkout. Don't have to, but hey, man, if you want to get this diecast, get it while you can. Especially if you're a Corey Heim fan. I mean, they're probably going to make one of his championship trucks, whether that's the raced version or the championship logo one. But if you want the true clean variant, only one way to get it. So naturally, with it being a NASCAR Authentics diecast, even though it's through the advent calendar line, it's not through the necessary retail in-store line. You can get it online. There is no window print on the majority of them. The Phoenix race twin for Christopher Bell does have window print because it has confetti on it, but it doesn't have the Craftsman banner or anything like that. For the front of the diecast here, you have Toyota there with Tundra. Got the number 11 on the left side. Sunoco and ARP there. You have, Tricon Garage there, which, believe it or not, this is the first Tricon Garage Corey Heim diecast to get produced. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that is the reality. The last time we had a Corey Heim diecast produced in any scale was 2022 with, you guessed it, the Atlanta raced win. Ever since then, they have not made another Corey Heim diecast. So this guy has pretty much set every single season truck record. And I think he's already top 5 all time in truck wins or something. I mean, just ridiculous numbers, right? And he's not even ran a full-time Xfinity series, season. And the fact that he already has all these records is insane. And yet they won't make any of the 164s. They just always got canceled. They would offer them, right? They made a lot of the 124s and whatnot. But for a 164 collector, it has been pretty grim, unfortunately. I think if the MOQ change happened a year or two earlier, we would have gotten a whole bunch of Corey Heim diecasts made. But of course, the MOQ change happening around summer 2025, it was already too late. So the paint scheme itself is fantastic. It's a simple, kind of a strawberry red with, you have this white design, and then you have the bed cover of the truck, which matches the spoiler. Just really sharp design. I like how the A-post on the Toyota Tundras have the, the aesthetic effect to it with the black A-pillar. I think that looks really cool. And it matches very well with the front valence, the bed cover, just kind of ties the whole paint scheme together. So on the left side of the truck, you have the number 11 there. There is a ton of contingencies. We'll take a gander at those real quick. I mean, for the truck series, the contingencies are still cooking. Not so much for the other two series as much. You got Craftsman Truck Series there. Lincoln Welders, Cometic, Jessel, whatever decal that is. There's a lot of logos that I really don't recognize. Holly EFI, NASCAR race truck, Tilton, Goodyear. Got Corey Heim right there on the top of the truck. Toyota, JBL, Celsius. That's pretty cool. And I'm not sure the other two are on the B post. Is it called the B post on the truck? I have no idea, but we're going to coin it as that. Go over to the right side of the door panel, you have a whole bunch of small contingencies. I see SEM, Wix Air Filters, TRD Pro, Scott. I see Lincoln Welders, Cometic, Mobile One. Got Sirius XM right there on the right rear quarter panel. Safelite, Then you have the D-badged American ethanol ring, so to speak, the fuel insert. Go to the back panel of the truck here, you have Safelite with TRD Pro once again. Toyota with the number 11 right there on the right side. It looks like the decal is cut off, but it's actually, it's wrapped on top of the back bumper panel. Go to the right side of the truck, and you have the Safelite decal a little bit skewed there. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. But it's a simple paint scheme. It's modern enough. It's got that, you know, semi-gloss matte finish to it. I do think the real truck is a little less shiny than the diecast. I think this diecast is actually a little bit more shiny than the real variant. For whatever reason, most of the trucks in the NASCAR Truck Series, they end up running matte or semi-gloss finishes. I think it's something to do with performance, to be honest with you. I don't think it's a coincidence that we're seeing a whole bunch of matte finish semi-gloss style race cars in the current sport. I think either the sponsors like not having a shiny vehicle so you can read the logos better, or there is a performance a benefit to it. Top of the diecast here, you have the number 11, which is white compared to the door number, so it's kind of a cool contrast there. I like that. Go to the back panel of the truck. Again, no window print. And then you have Toyota, and then you have Safelite once again. One thing I did notice about the diecast is the right side bed post is actually a little bit loose, so that one could probably use some glue to help secure that. I don't think it will fall off because it's riveted and melted underneath the bed cover, but it's supposed to install to that back window. Unfortunately, this one's a little bit loose. Not a very common thing I've noticed with a truck diecast. There is no logo on the spoiler, and that is the diecast entirely. So again, it's from the Advent calendar line. If you want to get it, you have to get it through the Advent calendar line. I have no idea how many they're making of that diecast set, so there's a chance there might only be 1,000 of these things floating around. When you add in how popular the 2025 Truck Series season was for Corey Heim, it's remarkable, right? I don't know. You can make a case that getting the Advent calendar set alone just for this diecast is worth it, right? But if you look at the totality of it, there's a lot of good examples why you should get the diecast set. I mean, like if you're a Christopher Bell fan, if you want to have the trifecta of his 3 race wins in a row, you might have the 124s, right, in your collection of Atlanta, Coda, and Phoenix. Well, if you want the 164, you got to get it to the Advent calendar line. You can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. The exclusives in it are just ridiculous. I could go on and on and on about how good it is. I personally think the 2025 set is probably the strongest one. It's going to vary because if you're a fan of this driver or you're a fan of this team, if you look at it from an unbiased perspective and you just look at it from the surprise factor, if you will, it's probably the strongest diecast Advent calendar, I think, so far. That's all for now, fellas. Thank you all for watching the video. Have a blessed one, everybody. DB, signing off.